Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price predictions. This is an intraday video of a Sunday. We are in the weekend and of course we're gonna range very slowly, which is very typical for a weekend of course. However, let's see a little bit closer what is going on in this area actually. To see much more, what are the possibilities? Are we still going higher or a little bit lower, or maybe a finished wave one or a zigzag? So let's see in this wave starting here where we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now our wave 5 needs to be impulsive or a diagonal, right? One of these two scenarios. So the only thing that we can see here is almost just one big wave and a wave 2 and then 3. However, your wave 4 has dived deeper, reaching the zone of a wave 1. Therefore, it opens only the possibility to have a diagonal here, finishing and ending diagonal, where we can consider this now as a zigzag for a wave 1, and we can consider this as a wave 2, and then 3, 4, and 5, finishing this diagonal towards the upside. However, you don't want to really break this line, which is taken, of course, from the 1 here to the 3. In case this is your C, it can be also as well this one. Sometimes it can overshoot here. So in that, if it is of course diagonal, in case that it is impulsive, this can be your wave 3. So what we are looking for, of course, here a diagonal that, preferably that we don't break this trend line, because breaking this trend line taken from the 2 to the 4 is also in terms of an impulse not really very likely, because we already have finished our wave 4. Normally this is for a wave 4 if you want to go out of the trend line of an acceleration channel. So of course this is not meant to be for a wave 5. Therefore it is preferably to stay inside this zone and then move up to finish this wave 5 in a diagonal shape towards the upside. However, if we don't see now higher prices, I mean starting from tonight, of course, once reaching this trend line, then of course I would suggest that we might drop down and then of course move on with a 3 waves towards the downside, bigger 3 waves after finishing a finished impulse. And now you will tell me how it could be finished. It can be finished, right? Because if even we want to look closer inside this wave here, it can be, but it's not really high possibility, where we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is possibly a finished diagonal here, possibly, not really, it's not a very high possibility, but it can be, right? We still can see some impulse here, then correction, then impulse, then correction, but here it's not really clear if it is impulsive or not. However, we can take a look if you want on the 15-minute chart. It's not really impulsive, right? But it still can be 1, 2, 3, but no, the 4 is down. No, it's not an impulse at all. So therefore very low possibilities, to be honest. It's not really very possible to be here. However, sometimes it might be working differently. So these are the possibilities. All what we want to see is to drop down. If we want to drop down, we don't want to break this trend line, and we want to continue towards the upside to finish this wave 5, and then it can decide whatever to do. Of course, preferably as well to hit the wave C zigzag, taken of course from this big zigzag here, where we want exactly to hit this zigzag. Or if it is a regular flat, if we have 3 waves up, 3 waves down, we need to see 5 waves up, right? I mean, we see 5 waves, but it's not really finished, right? This 5th wave has to be finished. If it is not, then it opens a conflict scenario, all right? A conflict scenario where we possibly have to consider this is inside this impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, finishing only one impulse, and here finishing also another impulse, and then having a correction between, which it means, or it turns it into a zigzag, right? Impulse, correction, and then impulse, which is a zigzag. Normally, with a zigzag, of course, that will turn all of this pattern in WXY, okay? Because we are looking, of course, to zigzag and another zigzag. That means, of course, we are in WXY. We are corrective. That means all these things are corrective, and we want to move down. However, our video today with the indicators and the analysis, we are still very, very bullish. And this is a very, very strong point, right? As we saw on our indicator, which is the most strongest buying point since 6 months, right? Since 6 months, it is the strongest buying point for Bitcoin. Therefore, it is very possible that we continue, of course. It is higher possibility that we just drop a little bit down and then move up. And maybe it moves up directly, nobody knows. So, because we are very, very bullish, right? So, let's see how the things are going to unfold in case, as I said, in case, as a bearish scenario, in case we are WXY, then of course we want to expect some continuation towards the downside, finishing our zigzag, right, for a final, finishing this as a zigzag here. Because if we take a look at the 4-hour chart, here we go. The most possible scenario is that we might be here in a zigzag, right, in a running flat, and then another expanding flat, actually, right? Expanding flat where we have 3 waves down and 3 waves up, where the wave B has overshooted, and then we see a wave C towards the downside, finishing this WXY, and then moving up again. So this is our newest bearish scenario, which is very, very close now, the closest, in case we continue like this, right? In case we see lower prices than this trend channel, we are just 3 waves, guys. This is the facts now. So let's watch and see. And tomorrow we gonna get the answer definitely. Tomorrow, I think we have some news, which is tomorrow the 30th. Yes, perfect. We have some news. Okay, it's a speech from the Fed chair. Okay, it's not really. It can be volatile, of course, at 8, but not during the trading day. So that's it for a Bitcoin intraday price prediction. I hope that you like it. Please press the like button if you did. And don't forget to subscribe for the channel if you didn't yet. See you in the next videos. Bye bye.